G'day guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to have a look at some real rainbow footage. So this is going to be part 3, a continuation of the videos I done, I think about 5 months ago. And yeah, we've got some real footage and we're going to be analysing that. So back here, I've done these two, your pivot head and the rainbow sun seesaw. This part 2 here. So this video today is going to be part 3. So for those who never seen these videos, I'll leave a link to them in the description, but I'll just quickly show here so you get a rough idea what I'm going on. If you're watching part 3 without watching part 1 and 2, as some people seem to do, fair dinkum. Don't watch me videos if you're not going to watch them in context. You know, this was an animation I done explaining how I believe they work.
Here we have an animation with a sun and a rainbow.
I'll just mute that. So you're always going to be in between the sun and the rainbow, and as it gets higher, it's going to drop like that. That's to give you the idea of how you visualise them. Right, and then we explained how, sorry about using the term we, it's a habit, me, I. Then we explained how you would see them from the air. I don't mind using the term we, actually, because if I make a mistake, I can blame the other person. So if you've got rain down here and you're above the rain and then the sun's above you, you're going to see that. You're going to see a full circle. Right, and then I showed it as even if you're up there and it pivoted. And then we validated that with some real footage of a skydiver. And you can see the sun's on this side of him. You can see the shadow of this here on his face. And I've got some good footage today to display and prove that. So how it all started was somebody put a video out saying that really arched rainbows were in the north. And it was to do with the shape of the firmament. And as you went further out south, the ground would be sort of like here. So your rainbow wouldn't be as arched, it'd be more flattened or shallow, whichever way you want to say it. Let's have a look at that. So yeah, someone was saying that, and that was what instigated me to make these videos.
That is Hello, family. Welcome back. I wanted to share something with you guys that is powerful.
Powerful.
In terms of what I believe it reveals with
what you believe, not what you know.
The firmament and the suspicions we had about it being lower to the ground as you get further out towards Antarctica, and of course higher up when you get
It's got nothing to do with the shape of the rainbows. Sorry to depress you. All right, guys, I'll leave links to these videos in the description, and I've also got them on Rumble, so I'll leave them on the description in the Rumble channel too. So if you're a member on Rumble and you want to go watch them over there and join me channel over Rumble, because I've had a bit of enough, actually, of a lot of stuff. I'm just going to get on with my life. But I just managed to see some rainbows out, and I got them on the phone, so I thought, well, I'll share them and make a part 3 for these. So I'm not going to be going out looking for stuff to make videos in the future, but if something comes up, I'll put a video out, blah, blah, blah. So if you just want to unsubscribe, that's fine. Stay subscribed. I might put something out, I might not, I don't know. Anyway, let's get on with the footage I caught on the phone over the last week to show different shapes of rainbows in the same town round about the same time of year. All different shapes, having to do with the time of the day, meaning where the sun is, how high the sun is in the time of the day. Righto, let's get on with it. Righto, this clip I got here was Thursday, the 1st of May, I think it was, 2025, and I got another one the next day. And then I continued on. I got some more today. Today is the 10th, and I got some yesterday on the 9th as well. But anyway, this particular clip here, I was taking a bus ride, and I noticed the floating rainbow, and I thought, perfect, I've got to get that. And the beauty of this is it was out one side of the bus, which enabled me to shoot out the other side of the bus, which is 180 degrees opposite to me from the rainbow, and how the sun was high in the sky. So I'll run this clip and then I'll run some more. Oh yeah, it was, I forgot to say, it was about late in the morning, 10 or 11 in the morning roughly, so that's why the sun was high in the sky and the rainbow was flattened. So this was the next day, and it's very faint. You can just see a little bit of it here, the rainbow, but we see how the sun's lower in the sky at this time. But don't fret, I've got some more.
Not a full rainbow. It's a bit steeper than that one yesterday though. The sun's not quite as high.
Okay, this shot here, this was taken about an hour before sunset, so around about 4 p.m. This was on the 9th of May. We can't see where the sun is, but it's obviously not up high in the sky. So it's over there somewhere. And there's the rainbow, way more arched than that other shallow one. Righto, this video is already going to be over 10 minutes. So the next few clips are on the same day. I was walking home and I've got a few different clips, so I'm just going to run them consecutively without any commentary. These were taken on the 10th of May, Saturday 10th of May at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. And I said some things on the video as I was shooting them, so I'm just going to leave that go without any commentary and just run the video out from here. Hopefully it's not too long for you. All right, guys, I'm going to say now, thanks for watching, and check yous in the next one. Well, this one would have been perfect because I've got the sun right there, and I've got that shadow that points over there. And a tiny little bit of a rainbow. Just the
above that pole, a bit to the left. Smallest segment in this shadow would have pointed right to the centre of it, I reckon. Well, I can't stand here all day and hope. Well, I walked on a bit further and it's very faint. You can see how the shadow, so the sun's directly behind me. You can see how the shadow is pointing toward where the centre of that rainbow would be. We've only got the top of it because there's only the top part shown in the cloud there. And the reason it's very faint, I think, is because it's getting filtered through the cloud there, the sun. It's not direct sun, it's filtered through that cloud there. And we've got that tree for the shadow, pointing to where that is. That's getting a little bit better. But again, it's getting cut off because of the cloud there. And that rainbow's getting cut off to the cloud there. I was just about to walk off and it got brighter. So I thought I'd just get that little extra brighter rainbow bit in there. But as I've been saying, you can see the shadow. So the sun's behind me. Look where the rainbow is. You're always right in the centre of the rainbow and the sun. They're 180 degrees each side here. Always. Vertically and horizontally. And I live in a lovely little town as I venture on home. Just leave them lying all over the joint, you fucking junky pieces of shit. Just see a faint double one there. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. Putting the phone away, I think that rain's heading my way.